Hey everyone, I wanted to give you a quick look at one of my stores that just crossed $2 million in sales. So last night I went to sleep, it was at $1,997,000, and I woke up today and I've crossed $2 million in sales. So I want to share that experience with you. But first off, this isn't the only store that I have. I actually have another e-commerce store that makes around $60,000 to $100,000 a month on average. So I have two main stores. Now, I'm able to manage all of these stores because the platform that I'm using is so simple and it's so turnkey that I can have new e-commerce stores up and running with select products that convert live literally within about 20 to 30 minutes. Oh, and by the way, I'm not selling a zillion different products. Notice I said select products, right? So 90% of that $2 million I've generated on this store was actually generated with around three main products. So one of the strategies that I share and that I teach with my students, like I will be on the live workshop that you can register for, is don't listen to a bunch of people that tell you to put a whole bunch of junk and candles and all this crap that nobody likes and nobody wants on your store. What it does is it makes your store look like a piece of crap. It makes it look like a junk outlet, right? I want to teach you how to build something with the perception of value, a brand. The store that you're looking at right now is worth over $3.5 million according to the recent valuation it just got if I wanted to sell it. So what am I using to make all of these sales? Well, what I call the engine is Shopify. Shopify is the engine. That's the platform that I'm using to generate all of these sales. But the fuel that really makes this bad boy crush it is Facebook ads and a strategy that I use called Facebook intelligence, as well as leveraging the most powerful word in the world, which I'm going to reveal to you on the live workshop. Now, there are 3 notes I want you to take right now. So take out a pen and paper if you can and write this down because you need to know these before you attend my live workshop. Number 1 is e-commerce can be done with drop shipping. So this means you never have to see or touch the product. As a matter of fact, I don't even invest in the product up front. I only pay for the products after a customer buys them. So what does that mean? That means I'm able to advertise something on my site, and the only time I actually pay for the product is once a customer has purchased it, paid for it, and the money's already in my bank account. So there's literally zero risk when it comes to selling products. Now, what this does and why that is so important is it allows me flexibility. You see, with this model, you have the flexibility to always be selling what's working, right? What's working right this very second. All right, you don't need to be selling a whole bunch of junk that was working forever ago that no longer works. You need the flexibility to always be selling what's working right now. What is a strong passion, which we're going to talk a lot about in my live workshop. The idea is don't get stuck with an e-commerce store that's like selling one particular niche, right? So don't set up a campers only store because what happens if that fails? What happens if nobody's really interested in the camping supplies that you're selling? You end up stuck in a corner with a website that you've built out with a whole bunch of crap on it that nobody wants. And now you got to start all over. That's not the strategy that I use. I use a strategy that allows me flexibility to always be selling whatever is working right now. But I do it with literally like 2 or 3 main select products that are also very, very flexible. So for instance, I have one product that I sell that I can sell to probably 20 or 30 different niches, right? Now you're going to learn more about that strategy later, but right now, if you're watching this video and the idea of selling less stuff to make more money sounds good, then you're going to love what I have to say in our live workshop, right? You don't want to manage a zillion freaking crappy products. You want to find what's working and you want to freaking crush it and you want to scale it to the moon and back like I've done right here with this store that's done over $2 million in sales. Now, another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you, and I want you to write this down because this is also very, very important. So right now, literally write this down. Go broad or go home. Okay? Go broad or go home. This is a quote that I've kind of coined over the past year. You know, people ask me, pretty much everybody, even other 7-figure marketers ask me how I'm consistently making so much money. And it's because I don't push myself in a corner with one single niche and, if that fails, end up kind of screwed, shoed, and tattooed. I go very broad with the products that I'm marketing, and I'm able to tap into any niche, like I said before. And that's how I keep everything so consistent. This isn't something that's going to fizzle out. It's something that will always sell. It's evergreen, okay? And there's a zillion different evergreen types of niches and products. You just have to learn how to spot them, okay? You need to know how to snipe them out. That's what I'm going to teach on the live workshop. So I set things up in a very unique way that allow me that flexibility, and I'm able to sell pretty much anything and everything. I want you to think Walmart, okay? You go into a Walmart, and no matter what you want, they probably have it. I mean, heck, Walmart sells hunting and fishing supplies. They sell freaking groceries, okay? Now I want you to think about Radio Shack, okay? Does Radio Shack even exist still? Right? What Radio Shack did, and a lot of other stores, is they focused on one teeny tiny little niche and said, I want to build a whole entire business out of this. And it worked well for a minute. But what happened is it got dominated by places that had everything, that had the flexibility to offer whatever is working right here, right now. Even Best Buy struggles in comparison to Walmart. Think about that. That's the exact same strategy that I'm using and that I want to teach you how to use to go broad or go home without having to sell a zillion products at one time. What I'm talking about here is flexibility to always pivot and make sure that you're selling what's working without managing a zillion products. Find some key select products and you can scale them to the moon, just like I've done right here over the past 10 months. I started the store 10 months ago and it's already done over $2 million. So in my workshop, I'm going to teach you my strategy for e-commerce, how I set this up, how I use these Facebook intelligent ads that literally force feed buyers to the products that I'm selling. And remember, I know how to select solid products that convert. And I want to teach you how I've set everything up for longevity, stability, and security. Write that down. Longevity, stability, and security. Right now, I've done over $2 million in sales on this one store. I have another store that's done over $500,000 in sales. And my business valuation, if I wanted to just stop everything right now and sell it, is $3.5 million. And I will prove that to you on the live workshop. I also teach you how to set up for an exit strategy, an exit plan. One big last payday if you ever want to stop and sell things off. So I'm going to teach you how this is done step by step by step. All you have to do is register for the live workshop. It's 100% free. You're going to see the registration button right here below this video. And when you register and you attend the live workshop, I'm also going to be giving away $5,000 cash money on the workshop. So you get a chance to win $5,000. Plus, you're going to learn step by step my formula for setting up this $2 million e-commerce business, the engine, the fuel, and my long-term strategy and how I snipe out select products that convert like crazy so I don't have to put a whole bunch of crap on my website. All right, this sucker is like a machine that is oiled to generate sales, but you have to learn this strategy. So I look forward to seeing you on my live workshop. I know you're going to freaking love it. You're going to see more details of the inside of my store. You're going to see my exact strategy and it's going to blow your mind. So go ahead, look below, get registered for the live workshop and the $5,000 giveaway, and I'll see you there.